Ivanka Trump may be one of her father's most valuable assets. The poised-polished counterweight to Donald's brash and combative personality, the 35-year-old daughter of the president will have a significant voice throughout Trump's presidency. Here's Ivanka's path from teen model to businesswoman to first daughter. Ivanka's Donald's second child, born in New York City in 1981. She had a brief stint in modeling in the late 90s before she enrolled in college at Georgetown. 2 years later, she transferred to her father's alma mater, the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania. In 2005, she went on to work as a real estate executive for her family firm, the Trump Organization. She then found reality TV fame alongside her father and brothers as a judge on The Celebrity Apprentice, and around the same time launched her own fashion brand.
She's putting her name on clothing and jewelry and shoes that other companies are designing so that they sort of fit her image.
That's Lindsay Rupp.
I'm a retail reporter at Bloomberg News.
Ivanka and her team capitalized on her name and image to build a brand designed around empowering women through her products.
And this eventually developed into Ivanka Trump's sort of pet initiative called Women Who Work, where she highlights, stories of women who are professionals and sort of have it all, like Ivanka Trump. So it started as a hashtag, and it's going to be a book that's scheduled to come out in May.
And then this happened.
I am officially running for President of the United States.
And once he secured that nomination, Ivanka became a huge part of her father's campaign.
I could not be more proud tonight to present to you Donald J. Trump.
But for the daughter of a man who promises to bring all of the outsourced jobs back to the U.S.,
I'm going to bring the jobs back from China. I'll take them back from China, from Japan. We're going to stop businesses from leaving our country.
her clothing line is manufactured in China and Vietnam.
I did approach the Ivanka Trump organization, and the response that they gave was basically that they were working with them to bring the jobs back, but that's almost an impossible task.
But back to this moment.
My father values talent. He is colorblind and gender neutral.
Ivanka, the self-proclaimed spokesperson and defender of women's equal rights, became her father's most powerful supporter on the campaign trail.
Ivanka Trump is really credited with softening her father's image, particularly in the eyes of a lot of women. She was seen as someone who could sort of pull him to the left a little bit.
And like most of Trump's team, Ivanka has no policy background, but she became the point person during his campaign to talk about women's issues.
He would bring her in and really credit her with helping him broaden his thinking on paid maternity leave, childcare, equal pay.
Which takes us to Ivanka after her father won the election.
People think that you're going to be part of the administration, Ivanka.
I'm going to be a daughter, but I've said throughout the campaign that I'm very passionate about certain issues.
And as inauguration neared, Ivanka stayed close to her father. She moved into a $5.5 million home with her husband and 3 kids. Her husband, Jared Kushner, once a real estate scion in New York, will now be Donald Trump's senior advisor. And Ivanka, with no role in her father's cabinet, stepped down from her position in the Trump Organization as well as her personal brand to focus on her family's new move.
This is really uncharted territory. While her husband will have a role in the White House, Ivanka Trump has said that she's not seeking an explicit role. Her influence might be more background, it might be more subtle, no one really knows.
And as Trump's presidency forays into his first 100 days, the policies she inspired her father to propose for women in the workplace are nowhere to be found on the White House website. And for now, Ivanka's role still remains unclear. But though she may not formally be in politics, she still has a direct line to the president and the White House.